ahoy! We've just left port. We're headed out. We saw, apparently there's a sighting from the hydrophone. I guess that would be more of a hearing. So we're gonna go see if we can't find them.
The Orca Conservancy is a nonprofit 501(c)(3), an organization that is dedicated to raising awareness and protecting the endangered southern resident orca killer whales and the salmon and habitat on which they depend.
Lib Tech's always been a really environmental-minded company. From the beginning, we used all the most environmental materials and processes we could possibly put together. We work in the factory ourselves, and then we brought our friends in to work with us. And it was really important to us for our own health to have environmental processes, safe resins, and then to reduce the footprint on the planet, to have fast-growing FSC certified woods and environmentally friendly top materials and base materials and sublimation process. And so we've really focused internally on how we can be the best snowboard company we could possibly be, but we've been able to step out and into a new space and support the Orca Conservancy in their efforts to take care of the orca whale and the salmon that they feed on and the entire environment in the Sailor Sea. So it's been a great departure for us and really exciting to step into a new space and give back in a way that we normally have never been able to do.
Beautiful. Wow.
I still remember the first time experiencing orcas in the wild. We were up, actually with Pete Sari, and we were up doing a surf trip in Alaska, and we had like a super pod, like really come through the boat. And I still, thinking about that, gives me, goosebumps. The power of that, and had the opportunity being up in Alaska quite a bit to see orcas a few times, but being able to, I think, utilize this board, which has turned into, this incredible movement. How much people love this board, and being able to parlay that to, I think, the positive intentions that so many people that get a spend time outdoors with friends and families, want to have. And the mission statement of Mervin for 20, 30 years as they've evolved their manufacturing is like, how can we build the best boards yet have the most full circle production cycle, be responsible. I think that's like, at the end of the day, what freedom really is. It's radical responsibility. And so being able to work with the Orca Conservancy on these boards and even just shed light to a great cause. I mean, who doesn't love and respect orcas and want to see them thrive?
Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have this population of the southern endangered resident killer whales that are rapidly on the decline. I think as of today, there's only 74, and a healthy level of this population would be 200 to 300 individuals. So We've been given this really amazing opportunity to work with Lib Tech in helping raise awareness and help protect these orcas. So 1% of the proceeds of each of these boards goes back to us, Orca Conservancy, and what we're doing is we're working with legislation, we're working with research, and we're working with community outreach and education to teach people what's going on and to help pass laws to protect these animals and the salmon and trying to recover them. We often talk about the residents as the canary in the coal mine. You can judge an ecosystem by how well its top predator is doing. And so the fact that this population is struggling is indicating that the ecosystem as a whole is struggling. And us as humans tend to forget we're part of that ecosystem. So we're dependent on all of the things that these animals are dependent on too. And if the whales lose the salmon, we also lose the salmon and everything that goes with it. So it's really important for us to not just do it because you know, we love whales, but I mean, we need to do it just for our future generations. If we all do our part and we work for it, I think they do have a chance, but we're running out of time. So having someone like you to advocate for us and just, you're giving us a platform and a microphone, and that's incredible, so.
Well, thank you. And you know, I'm happy to be able to be in a position with this snowboard, calling attention and light to it, but you know, with me comes the 100+ employees at Mervin Manufacturing that is, you know, doing the work every day. So it's, as a team and a company, like, we're really excited to be behind this, so.
Action! There it is! 1, 2, 3.
You should probably get a shot of everyone pointing up, you know, because then you could use the free willy, like over the...